Okay, so I'm looking like some of these like YouTubers. Not that the ones that talk about the Bucks locally, but all these other ones be like Bucks did Damian Lillard dirty. Then you got the Bucks just made a huge mistake. It just it's funny to me because their favorite team probably would have done the same thing if they need to make a change to win, try to win a championship. Their teams will make the same thing. The issue is a small market team is doing what a big market team normally would do on a daily basis. Why y'all crying about it? Well, it's like, cause if y'all like get upset and whatever, and like this one, Giannis sold me out. Is this really But then again, things could be changed. Things could be edited, but I don't believe none of that crap. All cause you see like with this video, Giannis sold me out or something like that. So I don't believe that. Um, cause if you're an NBA player, you know that the team got to do what's best for them. And if they talk about, if they want to keep their number one guy, the best player in the planet, then you have to do what you have to do. Because it's kind of, sorry, I'm twisting my words a little bit. So, because the old way of them, trying to do things did not work. Like, okay, first season Dame was there. Giannis didn't play much, and Dame was hurt. Chris Middleton did have to carry the load, but he wasn't the that 100% that some people will think that Chris Middleton was. Was he like a bit scorer and like did like big things during that playoffs the year before? Yeah, but did he help us advance to the next round? No. So I don't get, like I said, I just don't get some of these like YouTubers, just crazy. Like, I ain't gonna think about first take because they already saying outlandish stuff. So it's just like kind of And why should I watch Gilbert Arenas? Because he's like one of the many Bucks haters anyway. So anyways okay, yeah. See some people like still stunned about what happened, whatever. Like, and you probably see like some of these people like don't get not that many views like this one because they probably gonna end up twisting it and just making up stuff. It's like seriously. Um, Former ABA coach think Giannis is done with the Bucks after the trade. Like I said, sports media and some social medias and YouTubers really get over it because your favorite team would have done the same freaking thing. Okay, the end of Damian Lillard. With the injury, it's possible, and plus, getting up there in the age, so that one, you can say, it's possible. I did watch that video, and I did watch this one. Um, got a video, got like the Bucks is back. And you got some people like thinking, Damian Lillard is done as an NBA star after that move. Well, it's just like I said before, big possibility that Dame can come back from this and probably can do something like mid-season or something like that for like a different team. But it's like the video before that I did is like they waived Damian Lillard, but it's like at what cost? So for the next 5 years, starting this season, this coming season, I should say, they're gonna be paying them around 22 million a year, and y'all gotta think about it. The salary cap increase every year like it did this year. Now this one, like, it increased up to what's it, 154 million, I believe, and to get past, they're getting the tax after that. Then when they get to the first apron, I think this year it's like 195 million to hit the first apron. And I know there's like minor things that you can't do in the first apron, which is not that big of a deal. But if you get to the second apron, which is like about like 205 million, when you get there, there's nothing you can do. Like, you can't even do like two players to get one player. You can't even do that. That's if you're like in the first apron or under the first apron, you can do it. But yeah, it's just yeah, of course Aaron Rodgers got issues, so we ain't talking about him. But like this rumor right here, yeah, Giannis upset over Damian Lillard's release. This mean exit? Clickbait. All it is, clickbait. So it's just people, trying to get views and stuff like that. And it's like this channel, we get views, but we don't get like bigger views as the next person and the next person. But we try. But I think it's just some people like stick to the narrative, like what other YouTubers do, like be loud and voice their opinions or their how they say in the video and things like that. But like, I'm kind of watching Lock On Bus right now, so probably one of the few channels I listen to that actually makes sense, at least for the Bucks. Not just saying that, okay, like these other people, just ridiculous. But I just have to show you guys this, because, and plus the biggest one of all, freaking ESPN. I know they got the press mark saying like leaving the Bucks, but still, it's like, really? Just like, whatever. It's like some people just need to calm down and worry about their own team. Because it made it seem like, okay, the Bucks did this and they're gonna be like more of a threat. But then again, you got some videos. It's like, okay, their potential starting five. We don't know what the official starting five is going to be yet. Oh, that's not enough. That's not enough. Although you saw some of these players, like Gary Trent Jr. and Kevin Porter Jr. and all the stuff they did last year, but they think it like, okay, it's not enough. Maybe, like I said, Kyle Kuzma did had a bad game, and yeah, Doc did do some, upgrades and changes. Although it was like, their final game of the playoffs. Although, he should have did the movement sooner, but still. I'm sorry, but it's just like I can't stand some of these YouTubers, and I can't stand some of these sports media too. Just like they try and make something that's like a really, like a big deal. And it's not really like that, but like, you glad you can see like some positive on some of the people, they stunned, okay, like good for them. Maybe, they probably will do more reshaping and go from there. But you just got some of these people, all they do just do it for like clout. So okay, this was another one right here, and I did watch like a a short of this guy. really there are the with the Miami you know Heat network or whatever like that, it's not enough. It's not enough. You don't know until you actually try with the team you got. Like, seriously. And this one I just lost. Like, you understand what they did, but it's not gonna be good. So, like I said, YouTubers that just saying stupid things for clout. At least when you watch this channel, the WFSO channel, you ain't gonna get no somebody just trying to sell you with clickbait and something like that. I do come up with an interesting title just to making people like seem interested, but it's actually the fact of what I meant. Not trying to do that to get clout or anything like that. So that's not the thing. And so sorry. Sorry. I just had to run for a moment. But like you talking about this player Giannis as like the best player on the planet, and you thinking like him moving to a bigger market is gonna like help the causes of what team you like to see him be on. Like, seriously. This is like one of those videos, I would have said, wanting there to be like aggressive language or something like that, but I'm not even that upset enough to do that. Like the last video in the past that I done. It's not even going to, take enough energy like that for me to get, upset, but I don't think it's like upset or like angry. It's kind of like, pity. Because, stuff like this, either before, YouTube or like social media and stuff like that, situation like this with bit marketing has been going on for a very long time. And some of us, just finally, speaking on it. It's just, it just doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't. It's like, us YouTubers, most of us, mainly, like, we just go, YouTubers, they go by their opinion. They don't go by, facts or anything like that. They just go by how they feel in their opinion. So they can say, oh, okay, this guy is going to be good when they draft him. Oh, that's a good steal. You don't know how he's going to be in like a few months when the season starts. You don't. Maybe, he need to work out more, or he going to, like I said, with the, their pick of Bojo Jub Markovich. He has a good upside, but we don't know what he's going to be capable of. So that's why we got the summer league to see what he can do. And Shams, another person, recently joined ESPN because they was losing Adrian Wojnarowski. It's just like these people just trying to get clout just to get more views and actually, just trying to get more views because they trying to like sway people to have like their opinion. So there's like other like Bucks channels. Like other YouTubers that talk about Bucks, like Lock On Bucks, Bucks Digest, Bucks Latest. I just recently like subscribe to them. You had Emara's Logic, which I gotta get back watching, which I haven't. Just been busy. But it's just people just try to do a lot just to get clout, and it sucks that some people are falling for it, but what we know, maybe some people are on the young side and just don't realize it until when they get older and wiser. So I guess probably me, in my opinion, like I probably would have stayed the same way as I got get older in certain things, but like I said, when it comes to certain things, um, but yeah, okay, Giannis Trey's not there after all because of shams. Like whatever. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Amara's logic. He's one of the few like Bucks videos you should check out because they be real when it comes what the Bucks need and what they want, and not clouding over this big old like he got a big platform, but he's not following like one of these YouTubers just say stuff like to clickbait. He's not doing that. But Barrett's Bucks breakdown, as you probably see here, he got some facts and he got some opinions, but most of the time he goes by opinions than looking at the facts. But here's a channel you can check out from time to time, but some of the things is just like crazy ideas. Is like seriously, you know what I mean? Oh, I'll explain it to you in a minute. But just totally like, yeah. See, Giannis is about to make a huge move. Clickbait, many is just clickbait. Or they go with these one other like wannabe like reporters and they just go with that. It's just stupid. It just really is. Although it sucks that some people are following it, but it's like you can't control everybody, or you can't like make everybody like you. You can like persuade them, but you can't like, okay, I can't stand this guy because of such and such, or I like this guy because he does like show like the views that I have. Like everybody's gonna have an opinion. It's like you can persuade them, but at least if you come up with facts instead of your opinion, you will get somewhere. So like I said, for the past 16 years, I wasn't even like worried about okay, I wasn't worried about get a lot of subscribers because I was doing this for fun and because of my passion, and I enjoy it. Like talk about the Bucks, talk about wrestling, and added a couple of things into the mix, like talk about more about comic book movies and TV news, and also the development that's going on where I live in Milwaukee. So there's many me trying to like put the positive of what's going on, in Milwaukee, and plus you have people that Milwaukee's bad, Milwaukee's this and that. Any city can be terrible with like stuff that's going on. Ivy, get in here. Come on, sit down. It's just like my point is, it's like, well, it's like sometimes there's some Bleacher Reports at times they can be in the wrong. Like some the artists that that some of the writers, I should say, that's doing this. What are they talking about? I just actually viewed that and it's got no views. Because actually this one, kind of like this video, it kind of makes sense. Because he's like, the Bucks did Dame a huge favor, which they did. But yeah, I really end up stopping watching AM hoops because they happy with the Bucks doing one way, then when it doesn't go the Bucks way as they hoping, they saying this team don't got no access and stuff like that, and just saying a whole bunch of crap. So AM hoops, I stopped watching them because it seems like like the biggest Bucks hater. It's just sad that people try to do stuff clickbait, and like I said, we can't control people's like narrative or something like that. You can only persuade them and talk to them and put your facts up there. So, like as I'm scrolling down, these videos like about bucks. I'm seeing half of it clickbait, most of it most of it like clickbait. Then the rest of it got some common sense and actually love the Bucks. So it's like we're a small market city or a small market team, yeah. But when we do something that a big market team would do, people just crap all on us. They really do. See, like another one, Sporting Logically. I kind of stopped watching him too because kind of like the same thing, oh, Giannis needs to leave. Like, seriously. Yeah, so it's just like half of these, some of these I watch and the rest of them is just like, why the clickbait? Like, really, why? Cause y'all desperate, to get like a lot of views, and like YouTube, they pay people after they get like 1,000 views. Not about 1,000 views, but 1,000 subscribers or more. So that's what we're trying to do the same thing, but we're just trying to be different and not trying to sell you with like soft stories and things like that. Like okay, yeah, I'm mad Damian Lillard didn't go to Miami. He got traded to the Bucks and blah, 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 blah. And they don't know the business side of, the NBA. It's like you watch NBA and you learn from some people over the years. And you actually just get the narrative. You can't just say, I'm a basketball fan, I watch what I see and what I see is this and that, and probably the thing you see probably ain't the thing you're truly seeing. I'm just apologize. This is my little rant, but like I say, I'm not gonna cuss or anything like that, which I haven't. So it's not like that other video which I did, kind of went ballistic. But well, the thing is like some of these YouTubers, they get like thousands and thousands of views, and some of them get it by like trying to tell you what you think you want to hear and not what you need to hear. It's just insane. But it's just like okay, I need to get out of here. I'm gonna end this video because I can go on and on and on with the rant, but I'm not. So no, I'm fine, because if I talk about it, it's gonna just get much worse. So just gonna end it here. If you and they can like unsubscribe, so that's what some of them probably would do.
That's probably what they want to hear is that there are a couple of other Bobs out there that probably they're like, fucking right, I'm with you.
Probably. But like I said, if you'd like more content like this, please, like the video and show people that there's a channel that's actually, will give you the facts and stuff, not just like give you your opinion, but they give you your opinion, well, our opinion, and give you facts as well. Like I said, we're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and hopefully we will get to that point. Because when we get close to that, we will do either prize package for somebody or a giveaway. Don't know what it is, but I do got some ideas. Over 2,800 videos, and we've been doing this for like 16 years. And like for the last couple of years, it's been like a little bit of roller coaster, because when I start doing live videos, everybody like start watching, and like I said, we ain't gonna feed you no BS or anything like that. We'll say our opinions, but we also will say like facts as well. So this probably be one of the realest YouTube channels and videos that we does that would like just give it to you. Like, we do this with a passion, and we love what we do. It's not, making this for a living or anything like that, because, I can like quit doing this right now and I will still be okay. Because, I guess you worry about more of your like mental health than like anything else. So my mental health comes first before anything. Well, besides my marriage, but my main focus will be my mental health. So if I had to, quit all this just to, keep me sane, then I probably will. But I do got a love and passion for the Bucks, and also, love and passion for wrestling, love and passion for like comic books, either reading them or watching the like movies or TV shows that's based off of comic books. Got a passion for that, and I got a passion for the city that I'm in, the city of Milwaukee. Big passion. It's like one of those things, I just can't like get away from it and just end it. There will probably was some points in my life that I wanted to, but no. I love this city to the day I die, and I will stay in this city to the day I die. Not gonna run from my problems or anything like that. You face them head on. But guys, also, if you want a chance, check out the website wrestlingfanspeakout.weebly.com. We do videos of like this, talk about upcoming events and meet and greets that's going on in the Midwest, though. Wisconsin, Illinois, Michigan, Minnesota, and next year, like with the website, we're doing Idaho, and talk about posting up shows in Indiana, and we're thinking we're going to extend through that next year. So we, like unofficially, I'm going to post up on the Arthur Smith page about Iowa and Indiana as well. Then we're probably going to move up to maybe like going to Ohio and maybe Missouri. So not sure which ones we're going to like do next year. So it all depends. But I still want to thank Mike and Robert Thompson for the sponsorship of this channel, and also the sponsorship of WFSO as well. And also I want to thank Midwest Wrestling Collectibles as well for their sponsorship. So you're interested in being a sponsor, and get a hold of me on my Arthur Smith page and talk more about it, or look for my Instagram, my Artrell Jones Instagram. It's Artrell J2000. Same thing as my X account. So otherwise, you can email us at email me at abcj01@yahoo.com if you're interested. Also, July is gonna be like kind of like maybe like a slow month for anything, but then again, you got the summer league, other wrestling stuff, and plus, Thursday you get to see some wrestling in the indies that did like like a few matches and stuff like that, and you get to watch them and see how you like the indie scene that's going on here in Wisconsin. So yeah, it's just this city and this state is kind of like underrated, but I love my city to the day I die. Man up, face up, woman up. Until the next video, and I hope you guys really support this channel and understand my rant and rave and my passion for what I do. So anyways, see you later, hopefully, and you subscribe, that would be great. Unsubscribe or just don't subscribe, I understand, but because like I said, I just do this for the passion. So please stick with us, and we're still doing more stuff and like to improve our channel, websites, and all that other stuff. So sorry about the long and ranting and raving, guys, but see you later, and hopefully y'all have a good one.